Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl, and welcome back to another episode of AI the Somnium Files. In the last one, we took Iris to the cold storage warehouse and we explained to her a lot about sinking, and she actually already knew a lot of information, which was kind of crazy. And then we rolled up here because she said she was hungry. And Otis is here too, because of course he is, and he's making us some food. We're talking right now about parallel worlds, and we're about to get into some cool science experiments, some of which I've heard of, some of which I haven't, but I think Ota's examples were more, like, urban legend based, so I have less of experience with those. But let's talk about the Booba Kiki effect, because I know that one.
Dante, look at this picture.
Iris pulled a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
This is Carl Jung, right?
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question.
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. I think I might have only seen it written.
Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki?
Do it yourselves, everyone.
Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other.
Of course everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way.
It applies universally across languages and cultures.
This one's cool to me because it kind of also goes more into, like, linguistics, which I think is really interesting.
It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
At least a little bit. Okay, but there's more, right?
Like worshipping the sun and the sea.
Okay, I don't know that everybody does that.
Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious.
Okay, good, it is Jung. I didn't sound like a total idiot just now.
There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals.
Girl, did you have that memorized?
That's what Jung said about it.
I'm just wondering.
Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated.
But they're actually all interconnected.
But underground, they're all connected.
Da-na-da-na.
Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Huh?
Yeah!
Sure.
You saved me in the dream, right?
Yeah.
And dreams are all about our subconscious minds.
Alright, I don't know about this one, girl.
So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, but what about the 100 million balls? Because this is the one I actually
This
don't know.
world is full
Everybody
of
knows
really
about the Mandela
interesting
effect.
stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
What is it, girl?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
That's so valid.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low.
Now we're getting deep.
And yet, here we are.
Okay, but what about 100 million balls?
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million.
Jesus.
Would you be able to pick out the 1?
No.
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then somebody would.
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly. The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle.
Right.
I may have underestimated her intelligence.
I've never heard it, I don't think I've heard of the 100 million balls thing, but I have heard of the anthropic principle. I've heard those words, at least. Alright, what about the Mandela effect?
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Yes.
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
Yep, that's where it came from.
That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
Like the Berenstein Bears.
There are lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
Sniped it.
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
Pikachu?
It wasn't?
Nope.
No,
it's all yellow.
It's all yellow. Huh? I've never heard that one before.
And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That's your working theory, I'm sure.
That would explain it, I guess.
Okay, I don't know about that, guys. Iris is sitting. Alright, Ota, what do you got? What do you... I don't understand what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's sort of like a common experience.
Is it?
A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person.
Really? I've never heard of this.
The Spatial Temporal Man.
You should come up with a better name.
He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The Spatial Temporal Man guides people back to the real world.
Really?
He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
Or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
You would, girl. You would. What about others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink,
A sink?
lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
Oh, shit.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made 2 parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Like an umbral calamity? Okay, what about the 2 sisters?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room.
Okay.
And her little sister is watching TV in the same room.
Uh-huh.
B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it.
Yeah, we've all been there.
But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home.
So scary.
B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me.
Oh, shit.
B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So there was a parallel world where she did.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this.
Oh, wait, I didn't ask you about the last one.
Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future. And there's a missing persons report out for you.
I thought I meant anything else about that story.
You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese.
Okay, that could be just Japan.
But they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Alright, guys. Oh, good, I can still ask about the last one. What about the lost friend?
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school.
Okay, I'm with you.
Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki.
How come Suzuki gets a name?
One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke. And Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughed so hard that his eyes fell out of their sockets.
Yeah, that happened to me yesterday.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
Okay, I'm unclear where this story's going, Ota, but you're weird.
The nerves were still connected, but
Okay, thanks, thank you, thanks. Ah!
A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do.
Not the floating eyeball in the dark! No!
Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
Well, yeah, you just gotta stick the landing.
So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend,
Oh, yeah.
But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious, but he's not getting any answers, so they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here.
Okay. I'm ready.
The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there.
Oh, shit.
A is confused and asks his teacher about it.
But I bet he never existed.
Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says,
Who's that?
Suzuki?
Yeah.
Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
Da-na-da-na.
A says, what are you talking about?
This is just like some Twilight Zone shit.
And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
Sure, I think there is maybe an easier explanation, such as he was an alien.
That's what I think.
I don't know about that one. That one's a little far-fetched. Okay, but you could tell me more
Couldn't
if you want.
Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
Yeah, his eyes fell out.
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
Well, I'm sure he was if he didn't want to sound like a frickin' lunatic.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
This was an elementary school boy, right? Yeah, I don't trust him.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear about that.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets. As long as none of the
Yeah, I was
nerves or
gonna say
blood
the
vessels
nerves.
were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but
Yeah, I'm glad we ended on the stupid one, Ota. So you could sound like a dummy. Okay, summarize for me, though.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet.
Girl, are you?
That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
Okay, well, yours was just urban legend, so I'm way less impressed with you. But, girl, that's impressive.
Oh, hey,
Oh, what?
I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Cool.
If you
Anyway.
want, we could talk about those.
No, I'm good.
Maybe next time.
I'm good.
Now where's that omelet rice?
Yeah, where's the omu rice? I want it.
Done!
Hopefully mine's not poisoned. Ota brought the dish over. He probably only made one. No, he made us both one. He laid out an omelet rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. Oh! Happens to me all the time, girl. Oh, are you okay? What's wrong? Are you fading out of existence? Are you going transparent?
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Alright, this is like the second or third weird thing she's done. Iris and I ate the omu rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long...
Ah! Thanks for the food!
Yum. Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ote, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
We ate the plates too!
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Mine wasn't poisoned or anything, right?
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Bye.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Ota standing next to Iris. Iris is sitting. Alright, let's head out. Oh, we're taking her to Marble now. It's time for bar hopping. We did need to go here. Mama did say to come back. At night. So... Hey, we're going to a bar. I hope... Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Hi.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
I'm on my way.
Dante, honey, what's up?
Is that guy you mentioned?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mama.
Is she a virgin?
Probably. I'd be surprised.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Aw.
Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren.
Yeah.
They should be here tonight.
Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
Okay.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
Sick.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
Earpiece. I was too lazy to explain it properly. So I came up with a lie.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Damn, alright.
Wow, cool!
Thanks, babe. Another call came in. Oh, who's this one from?
Date, it's the boss.
Ah, shit. Pick it up.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, she's probably be like, where's the convict you let escape? I'm gonna be like, I don't know, I'm out on a date with an influencer. Hey, girl.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation.
What situation? Which one? Because there are multiple.
Did you find number 89?
Oh, I haven't even been looking.
If I did, I would have told you.
Aha. I see.
Yeah, what did you expect? Yeah, girl, same. He beat my ass.
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Date. Do you realize how screwed I am?
Yeah, no, I do get it. Like, but honestly, I think when we started this whole thing, I was like, wow, maybe this is a bad idea and we shouldn't bring him out of prison. Because I'm sure something bad is gonna happen. And guess what? Something bad happened. So I feel, personally, a little vindicated.
Go find number 89.
Girl, I got shit to do.
If I find Renju, I find number 89.
This is true. We are actually working towards that goal, kind of.
I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
The bar. Don't ask. I told her I was going to Marble with Iris. Why would you include that part? And about who I was expecting to see there.
Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
No. No.
She's not 21.
She can't drink.
And if she wasn't a minor?
I don't know. I would let her do what she wants. God, she's this poor girl.
Well, Whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan.
Oh, I don't think I have a plan. I was just gonna roll up and kind of hope everything worked out for me, but sure.
Find those two and arrest them.
Who? 89 and who? Oh,
Got
Renshu. Right. He can technically be arrested. He has probably aided and abetted a criminal. Actually, there is no probably. He definitely has. Alright, what are we doing? Why we are outside. That doesn't bode well. Alright, in the next one. I sense something bad's about to happen to us. Because we didn't go directly to Marble. Perhaps we're going to have some drama outside. Either way, we'll see you in the next one. I'll see you then. Bye!